Okay, so this next song's called White Picket Fences, and
yes!
It goes,
Shut up, Pedro.
So this song's called White Picket Fences. It's about growing up in America and all the good shit that happens there. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. There once was a boy who sat in a box for 20-some years till they shipped him off to a brand new box, but that's okay. Cause the love of his life, who became his bride, would stand by his side till he put her aside. Now she cries over puddles of spilled pride, but that's okay. And they raised a child to think for himself till he questioned God when he needed help. So they got that prescription filled, and now that's okay. And every day they wake and they open their eyes, and they put on their masks and they go outside, and they hide what's inside from a world they despise, but that's okay. It's alright, it's okay. All in all, it's disarray. It's the same thing every day, but that's okay. It's alright, it's okay. All in all, what can you say? Is it never gonna change if it's okay? So they live behind a white picket fence where the rules were sent from the government through a pixel box that makes no sense, but that's okay. Daddy slaves away so the bills get paid. Mommy finds new ways to sedate the pain while little what's-his-name plays video games, and that's okay. When you're glued in front of a flat TV where you'll never question authority, you'll just be all that you can be, but that's okay. Until you fall in line thinking you don't care while you run in circles and get nowhere, then you'll wonder how you ended up there, and that's okay. It's alright, it's okay. They look just like you and me, flailing in their misery, but that's okay. It's alright, it's okay. When it's all work and no play, it makes Jack a real doll boy, but that's okay. Now they're all caught up in the same routine while they're chasing down some elusive dream. In the scheme of things it seems obscene, but that's okay. Cause the kid's in school but he cannot think while his mom's hands cupped to the kitchen sink, and his dad's in love when he has a drink, but that's okay. And he says, my son, if you only knew what that cereal box has in store for you, you'd be drinking coffee too, but that's okay. Cause they might be black or they might be white, and they might be left or they might be right, but they all lose sight at the end, and that's okay. It's alright, it's okay, in the land of liberty, where there's nothing really free, but that's okay. It's alright, it's okay, that's the way it's gotta be, when we all end up the same, but that's okay. Cause we got ourselves to blame, but that's okay. Gonna find another way, and that's okay. So son, get off that unicorn and come try on this uniform, cause these are the colors that never run. Red, white, blue, and a silver gun. Though he never laid a finger on anyone, he just sang his songs and he had his fun. On the battlefield, he met his end when he took a bullet to save his friend. His mom got word the other day in a letter that read, thanks anyway. But that's how freedom rings, and such is life. My thoughts on everybody else would lead me back to view myself and take the sorrow that I felt to build a case in point. My home, sweet home of lemon drops, where dinner's served on countertops. The healthy family unit stops when parents disappoint. The stranger's hand that feeds you is a jackal in disguise that sends us poison arrows from apocalyptic skies. There's a fallout child with an empty face who will finish last in the human race, in a vegetative state at his parents' place, an ashamed disgrace who's afraid to age. His rage enslaves a caged white dove who's raised on drugs and selfish love, the product of a time defined by me, myself, and I, combined with a slow decline on a string of pills. While the world keeps turning, we're standing still and growing up all wrong. The sandbox lines are drawn, the backward